Welcome back to Midnight Suns, New Game Plus, Express Edition, Light Hunter Run. We recently got the Light Hunter armor, and that's pretty cool. Before starting the stream, I went looking around and I got a combat bonus. So we'll take advantage of that. It is time to go hunt for Johnny Blaze to get that Parchment of Power. Spirits of Vengeance. It's me and Ghost Rider. Hydra and Lilith are on Johnny Blaze's heels. To catch a Ghost Rider, it will take a Ghost Rider. And we'll add somebody. Usually I like bringing Doctor Strange. Not only does he pack a punch when no one expects it, he also restores combat items, he protects us, he boosts our heroism, all those cool things. So it might be him.
So you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Whoa. I was joking.
We are not.
These cuffs of Sidorak should allow the mirror table to access the innate link between you and your fellow Spirit of Vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the writer, if we are going to find Blaze and the page.
Fine. So what do I do? Focus on Blaze or some...
Blaze!
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The Parchment of Power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
That was awesome.
Alright, where's the music? People, where's that music? Yeah, that's my cool new outfit. Is that awesome? It is awesome. I would like to bring him. He's good for these things. Let me see something. Let's get them. Let's break them down. First of all, let's not get our Spirits of Vengeance confused. Swimsuit? His current swimsuit is fine. Let's go to this. Okay, so we do have all kinds of wonderful things. If we do this, supposedly, these little asterisks will go away. I don't believe it. Here's this Midnight Sun one. I am very fond of the Midnight Sun one, to be honest. And it looks like this one is the one that I picked for him. Right now, I'm taking this version. Great. Let's take a look at briefly his stuff. We like his lashes, we like his retribution, his hellmouth. I'm not a big hellmouth person. Straight to hell, excellent stuff. Also becomes a drop that we could throw other people into. Hell's Fury is very strong. And Judgment is... these things I like a lot better than some of the other stuff he has. Hellride usually shows up by itself. Hellmouth. Do I want another Straight to Hell instead of a Hellmouth? I never really got into that. I mean, when you do Straight to Hell, it creates a thing, so I'm not too worried about that. Immolate will... Enemies KO'd will explode for 2 turns, so anything near them, of course, gets affected. Not a bad thing to have. On redraw, gain a block. Let's let's give that a try. A lot of people like that. How can I, you know? Okay, so on redraw, recover health. On redraw, gain a resist. I would say I don't mind recovering health. You get that anyway, but a resist is good, so we'll take that. So we're swapping out straight to hell mods, basically. Now, that's good on him. I'm always good. Okay, Winds of Watum, Agamo's Gaze, Astral Meditation, Vapors of Valtor, Axe of Angaramus, Shield of the Seraphim. Yep, this is basically what I consider his story mission hand. His passive is full. Environmental attacks deal an additional 75% damage with him. So that's good. Let's go in here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have now draw 4 cards. How about that? We can conceal someone with this, but do we want to? I'm trying to remember, what did we have in this battle? I don't remember what we had. I mean, I don't think we had... We already had a Nest Mother in the previous one where he was captive. So I don't know. Is there an advantage to anything else? It looks like I didn't conjure up some stuff, like picking certain things. I wouldn't mind something like this that would make everything critical. Or help somebody out that they need to gain by just taking out other people. That's not a bad idea. Take someone out, you gain their strength. That's a lot more than what we usually have. Then again, heroism. The cure? I don't think we'll need that. We now have an ability to cure people with a move. It's a good deal. So, and by the way, yes, you can take one of those and take the pick 2, and that would count as well. I wonder if we should be conjuring stuff. I'm only sorry we don't have the other one that we usually have. They gain a counter. They can easily get knocked into a drop. That means into a straight to hell drop too. That might be good if we had means to knock somebody very big into a drop. I wouldn't mind that. They gain counter. You know what? I know they're gonna hit me about that, but you know what? I'm gonna take these things. I'm gonna go conjure stuff up in the. We'll be right back. They'll skip the cinematic, but
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
okay. So, what do we need here? We need a mercury totem.
Lovely, dear. You're a nephew.
Okay.
That was expertly done, Hunter.
We have nothing that creates marking for other people. That's in the other one, and that's not available yet for another 2 days, was it? And this one is sort of like that's our cursed effigy. Love the cursed effigy, but select a hero, draw a card every time they KO enemies. I like that too. Okay, we had that already on there.
I expected no less from someone as skilled as you.
Thank you, Agatha. You know I can do these things. It's gonna give us more options. Alright. Put you in there. Let's go back to this. I don't want a vial of shadows. Cursed effigy is going to be only the people who are Hydra. If there's any Lilin, we're kind of, you know, FOL. Select a hero, draw a card every time they KO. Not bad. I'm going to take that. If I see a string of of cards on somebody, that'd be nice. I just wish there'd be more marking. Let's do it, kids. Are you ready, friends?
I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really? Hunting is all I do.
The clock is ticking to retrieve the parchment. Blaze can't play games any longer.
Wow, it's the second time as the added character he's saying something. That's unusual.
While you're out there, make sure to get Robbie Blaze's autograph, will you?
I'll be sure
Maybe
to do
will
that.
Make him shut up about him.
Thank you. Love it.
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. I just hope you reach him first.
Oh,
They're moving quite fast. We need to get the parchment from him. And don't take no for an answer.
I will handle that part.
We get to see firsthand what a pain he is. To most of us, anyway. I had to catch up with him.
Perfect. Perfect. What the hell?
You're all a pack of fools.
Oh man, is he? He's really gonna go for it!
Go for what? Hold on!
You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Hello, Mother.
Oh, look, yes, and we don't have defeat the Nest Mother, and we know how we do that, right? She's gonna
You could
throw.
have died on your feet, Johnny. Now look at you. Pathetic.
Sparky trash talking.
If Johnny Blaze is meant to suffer, it will be by my hand.
Turn over that page to Lilith. You do what you have to do.
Well, it won't be any Hydra in this one.
Your penance is due.
Get another 2 heroism. See, we have 9 because we're that cool. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do that we can take those dogs and smack them into everything else? And we want as much of this as impossible. In one shot.
Do not bother running.
Legend grows before our very eyes.
And to tell you what we need, we got one of them here. Now, we also have astral meditation. Perfect. So let's get to this business of...
This shall be of great help.
She's right now up to... what? Well, we still have to get rid of one more of her lovely things, right? Right there. Do we have a lash from our friends? No lash. I love a good retribution, don't get me wrong. We do need something in any direction, or we just have to move and shove somebody into it. Who has a nice... oh. Wow, everything's all at once. Agamotto's gaze is here, so I can take this one and create a block. Come on, we need a nice... that's what we want. We want us a lash. What we got here? What we got here that's too close to... no, that's not close. Not worried. Okay, so we'll take that.
Be spared. An eternity of suffering awaits.
It's just a side mission. This is as easy as it gets. It's the second one we're gonna need. Okay. How many we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Because of that, we actually have the max amount of cards right now. So we can't even afford to use anything else that we have here. It's sort of, you know. So let me, she's looking at us go, oh, I'm gonna get him. It's like, you think you're gonna get him. I don't think you're gonna get him. He's gonna get you twice. And we'll pick up those pieces. Wham! Ah, nice. Another 300 down. Haha.
Welcome assistance.
Okay, so we got some really nice things here. She's on 213. Oh. Let's do this. Okay, let's give a resist. Because I think that does carry over. The heroism doesn't carry over, but the resist carries over. So, okay. Alright, now we're going to take... do we have also this for us? No, because I want to use the Axe of Angaramus. And that's going to give us... that's exactly what we need to get rid of her, right? It's a nice day he could kick ass. Of course he could kick ass. Look
That's
at that.
something of a relief, at least.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Now, part 2.
It's really you. In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
Those are getting good.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve then?
Good question. But right now I got a better one. You want this? That what you're all here for? Well, here, have it! Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
in virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get...
Quae Sparsa! Will you get...
heated.
Yes, they are.
Okay, the Soulless Swarm. Survive the onslaught of Soulless for 4 turns. Easy peasy. If you use a card to defeat a Soulless, it gets refunded. They are automatically marked. The stronger ones will draw cards. So we are always going to have too many cards, okay? So that's how that works.
Maybe you still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Goading him into reading from the Darkhold was not what we were hoping for.
Speak for yourself, lady.
Speak for yourself, lady. Okay, so what do we need? What do we need? This is not going to matter, is it? Because there's no Hydra here. What a waste. Who are we going to be doing a lot of these for? Let's see. Let's do this.
For a friend in need.
Appreciate it.
What? Astral meditation.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Yes, it does. Okay, at some point we're gonna want these. I don't know if we're gonna need that. Holy Spark. I don't think we're gonna have too much trouble. We never have trouble with these. Okay, so the big ones are 246. There might be a super big one that's in somewhere. I don't know. There's a 492 over here. Okay, but as long as you involve something that has a small one with it, you're in a good place. One of these explodes ones nearby, so that's a good thing. Take one of these, and a whole mess of them fall, right? Not only that, but there's a ley line here that'll be added damage.
Suffer.
Of course, he'll get injured too. We'll take care of him.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
They're gonna bleed? 72, but they're also gonna take out 8. So those guys, we barely have to worry. They're just gonna blow up or something. Okay, so retribution. I don't like his state though, but we'll do something. Knockback. Discard a random card. I don't like discarding random cards, friends. I don't mind putting this one down. Anything where we could actually knock back somebody into a spot and everything around them explodes is definitely on our agenda. Additional 43. It'd be like 173. Kind of like that too.
That was really something.
Ah, pity. I wanted to give everybody that. Well, we do need this too, so I would do that. I would.
Make way for vengeance.
And that's this restoration. New cards. Look at all those cards. Oh, a holy burst. Yes, yes, yes. Could include that and really blow it up, I suppose.
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
I love these things, man. It's like nothing. Oh, you never got to do anything. We gotta give you something. There's Blaze over there. All time stops when we're doing this, huh? I'll do it. So he gets.
Power knows no limits.
Is that the guy that's like the bigger one? We may have to take him out of that.
Accept your fate. All who serve the mother are damned.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
All will be judged.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
It is free. I'll give it that. It is free. Or we could do a hero combo, just get rid of one of them. Right? 578. I guess we have both hero combos in our hand.
Together with
that's one out.
Is that the best you've got?
Now, remember also, and I haven't been paying attention, Doctor Strange, who is not, has actually extra oomph in his environmentals. Now let's see, we got that one, we got this one. This one's 250. That's not enough. Well, yeah, it's not enough. Pity about that. Where's Hell's Fury? I had it there a moment ago. That'd be too concealed. You know, it's not a bad thing for him to get that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this. Yeah, that's not enough. It's a KO for concealed. Let me just try this. Is there something I don't need to do?
Your mother abandons you.
And last but not least,
Only the innocent.
all of us, nobody's attacking, but then again, all of us are now concealed and invisible.
Now that was something.
Only a fool would stand before us.
Oh wow, it took him out of it. Whoops. That's okay. There's absolutely nobody left to attack us. Excellent. Anything else we want to do? Anything that's gonna redraw to give anybody anything special? We could use this right now and see where it takes us. This should good. We want that for the next one. He has 2 drained souls because that's what his soul meter does. Good X of Angaramus. Since he's out here anyway.
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Just what this battle requires.
Now we've got a whole mess of stuff we can do. We got a whole mess of stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They're not going to give us new cards. But that's okay.
They haven't given up yet.
And they look all easy too. Except like one.
The Soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough. Now we face the servants of another evil.
Makes no difference to me. Hell has room for everyone.
I don't think we'll actually need that.
Consider it done.
The darkness builds within you, Hunter.
Now.
You carry the responsibility of Sorcerer Supreme with great ease, Doctor.
Okay, so we got one big one left that hasn't been hit, alright? 246. We love that. This little guy, these little guys.
You had your chance to escape. Feel my call.
So you got these two. But not with that camera angle. Alright. Now, let's try this again with feeling. You can either do that or that, you know? I'd rather do that.
Vengeance is near.
I kind of like this immolation thing.
Once, centuries ago.
Watch closely.
Hey, we had to do something with the card play.
Leave some for the rest of us.
And Mr. Environmentalist.
Oh my
Well, let's take stock of all our wonderful stuff and see what we can do about... I think we have everything out, right? So we've got another couple of turns. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're still on the max. More the merrier.
I feel more like myself every day.
Alright. Is there anything else we need from this? We really don't. We've never had to be attacked. It's wonderful. Oh, I'm taking so much for granted here. And there's absolutely nothing... Well, we can do more of this. What are we seeing here? We're seeing... let's see who we're going to be using when these come through. And maybe we'll give it to Ghost Rider again. To draw 2 cards each time there's a KO. And he gave us an additional 2 heroism.
These creatures are barely worth our time.
Then you should have no trouble dispatching them, and quickly.
Yeah, let's give that to Ghost Rider again. Where is he? There he is.
For a friend in need.
I am empowered.
Overkill, is it? Except he doesn't have immolate still, does he? Yeah, he doesn't have immolate right now, so. $30.
It is time. Fires of hell burn bright.
Oh, with 10, I'm not even gonna bother with that. How you doing, Sparky? Ah, okay, so... Wait, it's chain 4. That's nice. We love a good chain 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Burning hellfire.
Yeah, as you use it, it goes up a bit in chains.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
Prepare!
I am glad to have your magic on our side, Doctor.
Let me show you the way.
Prepare yourselves.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
This joke.
Now that was something.
Look at that, chain 5. Green Soul's gotten insane.
It was your
I am impressed. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
We're all invisible. Well, one of us has to do something for this guy, or he's just gonna go, what? You know, we could do that too.
more souls come for judgment.
These are called the Soulless, you know. Just saying.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
Well done.
Everything, because Doctor Strange was in that, all our stuff, look at the value of all this stuff, it went up. When you do a hero combo with Doctor Strange, that's what happens. So then, you do something like this, it's like, well, okay.
It is time.
Your soul is an open question, Hunter.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, we got a whole mess of the other guys too, I suppose. Doesn't matter, it's just gonna happen. And on KO, draw a card. Draw 2 cards. It's in the card, it's in the ability, and It's a larger Soulless.
Return to your mother.
Okay. Nice. So I could use Immolate. Oh, we have 4 card plays. Sure, why not? It's almost a yucks and giggles thing, yeah? You can tell I enjoy fighting Soulless. It's like, okay. It's like Threat Room all over again.
Prepare yourself.
Did I miss something? Oh, there they go. That's right. Immolate. They're immolating, and they took the other one with them.
That's the spirit.
Okay, what do we have here? What do we have that we can?
It looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
Oh, I want another round. I'm having too much fun.
You survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
Cool. What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
You're too starstruck. That'll change. I had way too much fun. The most supernatural hero of them all. Okay, well. I mean, the question is, is Blaze even in here? No, they didn't. It's only the Fallen, and the Fallen just had the little cameo, but weren't in the fight. Kind of made me sad. Try again. Okay, I can do that. I wanted to have a clearer background on this. Okay, let's get this. Okay, next. Where is he, man? Jeez. So that's flare. I do like flare, to be honest. I rather like supernatural. Well, that should also move all kinds of other things forward. It's a day for reagents. Look at that. Okay.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
Ooh, there's a little progress
How old
there.
is this game? Everybody looks like a block.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
So you mean like last week?
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was invaluable training for becoming a real-life hero.
Except there's no Spider-Man in it.
And there's no Wolverine either. This was made when we were both free agents. But don't worry, we'll be video game stars one day.
Captain America can't jump that high in real life.
You okay? Doesn't sound like you're having any fun.
This game is ridiculous. I mean, they don't even have Thor in it.
I'm so happy Robbie got to work alongside one of his idols.
Sounds like I missed an interesting encounter with Johnny Blaze.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
Yes, you are. You're my little boogie. Okay, everybody wants to.
I remember the first time I worked with the Avengers. Hydra tried to kill us. Black Widow nicknamed me Kid. Thor called me... who? I still don't think he knows who I am. Oh, and we almost died horrible deaths, but we didn't, and we saved the world. It was magical.
Johnny Blaze always shows me a good time.
I don't think Blaze was supposed to read the Parchment of Evil. Oh well, not my problem. Your mom's gonna turn hell over looking for that guy.
I like your crude jokes, even if I do not understand them.
This will feed my ego for weeks.
You're kidding.
It's heartwarming. Or perhaps that's the residual heat from the desert.
Hunter, Nico's in the chapel. Think she's waiting for you.
Okay.
Where did Blaze get that shotgun?
Okay, who else is here? Oh my god, those two in the forge at night, that's always a bad sign. Now, Cap is where he likes being. Nice and quiet
so
and peaceful.
Close to having the Parchment of Power.
What kind of day is it anyway? A waning moon. And it's waning. Yeah. Alright, I'll go talk to her. She probably figured something out about that ritual.
Trust me, Magic. Tomorrow is gonna be epic. Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
Well, I can't take a seat.
Well met.
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilin corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
Yes.
You mean the story of the ancient pharaoh who was struck down with corruption and the traveling light worker who purified him?
That's the one.
Of course, I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the Lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
I have to say, I am impressed.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you heap on the praise, there's something I should tell you. Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Lilith's darkness cannot corrupt me.
Right, because you are just so good and pure that you could never ever fall.
Correct.
Well, at least you're on board.
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini precepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
I can handle anything.
That's my favorite resurrected half-demon demon hunter. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up.
I understand.
No one can stop us. I just need to get Hunter on board.
Yes?
Okay, I have to talk to Robbie. I get a feeling he's in shop class or something, in the shop garage thing. Now my dog's outside. My dog doesn't mind that stuff. Yep, I was right. He's on cloud 9. Look at him.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Wanna hear it?
Sure.
My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
He definitely destroyed a lot of Soulless. I can give him that.
Oh my god, really? The man unleashes the apocalypse on the forces of evil, and the most you can give him is an attaboy. Tough crowd.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
Yeah, but if he didn't have the parchment, no one would be after him, right? And his people would have been safe. There's a little bit of that.
Do not give him the courtesy of an excuse, Robbie. Blaze's behavior is endangering everyone. Not just us, but everyone you love.
I'm just trying to understand where he's coming from. Once we understand him, we can figure out how to handle him.
I once had the same thought about my mother. As you can see, I never figured out how to handle her. Nor did anyone else.
Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I still got a long way to go if I ever want to make my mark as a spirit of vengeance.
Then you have work to do.
Yeah, I do. It's just hard to gain that kind of confidence when I'm always left on the sidelines. Anyways, I had to tune up the ride. She really took a beating out in the desert.
I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't see that. we saw different encounters. I thought he destroyed more Soulless, frankly. Well, with rain like this, I definitely want to go looking for black trumpets. That'd definitely be a thing. Now, is there anybody else? Oh, yeah, the guys are in the...
Hey! At least we know it's with Johnny Blaze.
Oh, he came back in.
I miss my students back at the school, but we'll be reunited soon.
I know Stark wants to talk.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the Parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers.
Nobody's taunting you, dude. Banner's fallen. He's not control of himself. He will never learn. Never ever learn.
While you were on your little fetch quest, I made some breakthroughs on the Gamma front.
Supposedly.
Hunter, do you have a spare Gamma accelerator?
I left them in my Gamma pants?
I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental Gamma technology in your back pocket?
Of course, but I put them in my Gamma pants. Sorry.
You have Gamma pants? Jealous!
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
You know, you've said that before and you were an asshole. You're still an asshole.
Long before there were scientists to achieve the impossible, there was magic. It is ancient and must be respected.
Hey, I respect the heck out of it. You know, magic is just science we don't understand yet. I like to tell Strange that I'm a bit of a mathemagician.
And how does he take that?
Sour lemon face. I admit my feelings are kind of hurt.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular. I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
You talk a lot about Banner. I know the pain you feel must run deep. But please do not forget who the real enemy is here. It is Lilith.
Of course, Lilith. I haven't forgotten, Hunter. Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got this awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work.
You know, I just recently learned how to use a light bulb. Oh, looks like somebody has left the room to get away from you. I don't blame him, you know. Where'd he go? Oh, he's here, alone.
Is the Parchment of Power really that important? Can we just get the Crib Notes version?
I don't think I've shared a common space like this since my days at the university. It can be a nice reprieve from the often solitary nature of my work. I have a few theories on who sent those Soulless after us and Blaze.
Oh, yeah?
There are many more mysteries afoot, Hunter.
Well, I know who it is because we just had to deal with him recently.
Glad to have you with us.
In the DLCs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to some of the highlights areas here and get the best of the best. Doesn't hurt to try a few opened up chests so we can see if we have another bonus for next time. Reduce the cost of all environmental attacks by 1. Well, that was quick. It saves me a lot of trouble. I don't have to go hunting for chests anymore for the next... I think what we should do next is get our next DLC story with Morbius, while the bigger brothers work on their little plan. We will probably have an additional impromptu battle. So I don't think we'll even have a means to unlock the next main story mission until that happens. Yes, I am noticing I am getting more trumpets tonight. Probably worth going to the other place. If there's one here, there might be one also in the cemetery. Oh, okay. Sorry, graveyard. I guess cemeteries are a little more like, they're more like masses of graveyards. Okay, let's see what we have here. That's right, Whispering Wood. That's what we're looking for. So, that said, no, we haven't seen one in a while on the other side, so let's go hit that. There we go. Something. It's not as much as I'd like, but the more that we can have with us, the better. see where we are with Wolfsbane. No Wolfsbane. Just a lot of chicken mushrooms. Oh. There was a Wolfsbane. Doesn't seem to be a night for witch hazels. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. There's more we can look for on another night. Oh, that's definitely a hint. I wonder if we're gonna get a visitor from Mom, you know? This is a story mission. Oh, yup. Here comes Mom.
The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the Parchment of Power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
Had you not forced his hand, perhaps he would not have used it, Mother.
Men like Blaze need little justification for their actions, don't they? Besides, it was not I who set the Soulless upon you. It's bad enough you and your misguided heroes are hell-bent on keeping the Parchment from me. If someone, something else were to get their hands on that wretched thing.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
That damned book already enslaved your soul centuries ago.
I do not hide from the choice I made. And I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will understand. The Parchment of Power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child, united before the eye of the midnight sun.
That's not ominous at all. Somebody's playing piano at this time in the morning?
I would not count on that, Mother.
Yep, somebody's got a plan.
Did anyone hit record when Blaze was reading the parchment?
Hope not. Nobody's got their door open today. Okay. Did I just hear someone? I heard someone. Oh, Ebony. Ebony, hi.
What have you been doing, Ebony?
Yeah, what other pictures do we have here? Because I thought I had a better shot.
Parchment of Power really put one heck of a Hellfire Works show. I mean,
Johnny used the parchment and whooped all kinds of Soulless butt. That's a good thing, right? But he also read from the Dark Hole, which is a bad thing. We Ghost Raiders tempt fate all the time, though, and we're still kicking. I'm sure it will work out fine. You just think that. I think that's as good a picture as any for here.
So that geezer really read the forbidden piece of paper.
The Parchment of Power's ability to conjure walls of fire is, as Stark would say, a feature, not a bug. Strange also said don't read the Parchment of Power. A lot of times. So many times that I listened.
So, he's not meditating.
No one listens to Deadpool when he's creeped out by the biker.
You don't usually
I'm sure
see him.
Nobody saw it coming.
You don't see anybody doing stretches on the mat. That's kind of different.
I wish my phone could summon fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that. There are gonna be consequences for Blaze reading from the Parchment of Power. There are always gonna be consequences.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Before all these new people showed up, I do not think I felt so different. Now I see how some look at me like I'm scary or weird. Magic, if anyone says a word to you, I will show them what scary looks like. Or, I haven't heard anything like that, forget it. And come train with me! Ah. Yeah, but I want friendship. So I'll take the dark balance.
Thanks, Hunter.
We're not going dark. We're just balancing things out.
Flame? I bet they saw that in space. I wonder if it spelled anything.
Where is Parker? Is he
I heard
like...
the Darkhold pages were dangerous, but I did not expect gouts of fire belching into the sky. I was thinking more like curses.
You weird people.
Ready to fight some crime? I didn't understand a word he said when he read those pages. Latin wasn't my best subject. Was it Latin?
Yeah, it was Latin. It shouldn't be. Yeah, you're right. The dawn of time is before Latin was invented.
Grizzly old biker dudes. They just do whatever they want.
Oh, might as well have handed the page over to Lilith.
Hunter, hello.
Hello. Okay, Occult History of the New World by the Mysterious Scribe. And the tale of Jeremiah Cain, which was the spirit of vengeance in Hunter's time, is one of the most interesting. Brought to Salem aboard the slave ship Desire, he was freed some years before and built up a successful farm of his own. There's a scant written history that tells us what became of Jeremiah Cain, but there are few details in the journals of one Hiram Shaw, a magistrate in Salem at the time of the witch trials. The references in Shaw's journals are raving screeds describing Cain as a shapeshifter, by day a man, but by night a demon wreathed in flame, dragging burning chains behind him wherever he went. Shaw claimed that instead of a face, Cain had only a skull. Oral history from the area, however, refers to Cain as an avenging angel sent to God to protect the less fortunate and punish the wicked. Note from Agatha, "O Jeremiah, always the strongest of us, his monument is nearby, where his gaze can forever rest upon the abbey and watch over us now as he did in life. May you have peace, Jeremiah, none deserve it more." So, I think they're suggesting he may have been a freed slave, which means he could have been African descent, maybe? In a time where they had slavery and had...
If anyone was wondering what happens when the good guys use the evil book, Johnny Blaze has you covered.
And also has servitude in those days too, which was like slavery with an expiration date.
From the big bad book. That's a very Johnny Blaze thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Ever seen a book create a wall of hellfire before? Rookie.
Okay. Freshly mowed grass scented? Everybody loves jelly beans.
All the time. Guy's got very little respect for things more powerful than himself.
Slopes of Wendigore.
That's the kind of crazy you gotta respect, even if you don't approve.
Okay, alright already, dudes. The next morning, they seem to be into it.
Johnny Blaze put us all in danger. I don't trust soldiers who are that impulsive.
Okay, guys.
We don't know the forces we're meddling with. We might as well have emailed our location directly to Hydra.
Listen, Doc, I think this plan is the craziest one you've come up with
Uh-oh.
yet.
It's not crazy if it works, and it will work. You have to have faith.
Oh, I've got all the faith in the world, because the alternative is not good. Capital N, capital G.
We will pierce Banner's barrier, and we will take the accelerator.
Taking your sudden confidence here is a good sign. Now we just have to explain it to Hunter.
Yes, although the dog armor may take extra explanation.
Whoa, hold on a minute, stop the bus. Did you just say you want me to make dog armor? Why would the dog need armor?
Not armor for dogs, armor made from a... sort of dog.
I'm sorry, you are Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange, right? Did I take a wrong turn at Frankenstein's room?
I assure you it's not at all what it sounds like. And why do you know my middle name?
Don't change the subject. If you think I'm gonna help you turn some poor pooch into a new cape, you're out of your mind.
It's a legendary shadow hound known to have preyed on countless innocent victims, both human and animal alike.
Oh. Well, why didn't you just say that then?
You two
Parchment
goofs.
power is not to be trifled with. Am I the only one who listened to Caretaker and Strange?
Maybe.
Hunter, I have some good news.
Oh yeah, you do.
Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read. Is that Latin? Mine's rusty.
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yay, call back.
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
After battling Hydra agents and Fallen, tracking a pup on the Abbey grounds sounds like a vacation.
Do not let your guard down, Hunter. As I said, it's no ordinary dog, but a demonic entity. I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
Of course, we realize he's referring to nighttime.
Now more than ever, we must destroy the Parchment of Power as soon as possible. It was disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No single spell in the Darkhold comes without a price.
Anything else you have to say?
I guess Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil grimoire memo. Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos.
Dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the Parchment of Power. There goes our element of surprise.
Are we ready? Are we done? Alright. I'm going over here to look for our friends.
Johnny's a damn good ghostwriter, but he sucks at following simple instructions. Hunter, good to see you.
Same here.
No Darkhold page is to be taken lightly, especially not the Parchment of Power. Blaze.
No point in hiding it, Hunter. I already got a whiff of that demon dog you're after. Blade said it gave you two the slip the other night. I want in on the next run.
Perhaps that is what our hunt is missing. Your positive attitude.
Me? Positive? That's a new one. But I am curious about this mystery dog of yours.
This supernatural beast roaming the Abbey grounds has proven difficult to track. Still, Strange thinks it may be critical to breaking through the barrier.
Blade's no slouch, and I've seen you in action. This thing must be the real deal if it's giving you trouble.
It is a Barghest. It resembles a hound, but it is not. It is a spectral omen of death.
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to the side effects of your resurrection.
I don't smell of dog.
I do not smell like a dog, thank you very much.
I'm just busting your chops. You smell a lot worse than a dog.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent near Hunter's Folly?
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. I'm looking forward to watching you hunt.
Did you just invite yourself along?
Bet your ass I did. I'll see you at the Folly tonight. See you at Hunter's Folly.
This could be fun.
Is this visit business or pleasure?
I guess it is a little bit of both.
And you came to see me. I'm listening.
I spoke with Strange. He believes the Barghest is more important than we originally understood. I also talked with Wolverine.
Wolverine seems happy.
I know it was not easy for you to admit that we lost the creature.
I'll get over it once we capture that damn thing.
You will have your chance. The doctor feels it is imperative that we capture the creature as soon as possible for his research.
When is it ever not imperative with these guys?
Wolverine has agreed to join us. I assume you have no issue there?
The more the merrier. We should start up at Hunter's Folly. That's the last place I saw this thing's tracks.
Wolverine also smelled something in that area, so it is agreed.
Then I'll see you tonight at the Folly. Stepped in some of Charlie's left behinds.
All right, Blade. Don't jerk me around. What do you really know about this demon dog stalking the woods out there?
Figured you'd pick up the scent sooner or later. But it's not just another shadow hound. There's something off about this thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
We tracked it across the grounds, almost had it too, until it escaped through a big red portal.
The dog opened a portal?
Someone did, and it wasn't magic. Strange suspects Hydra.
Hydra experimenting on their own recruits is one thing, but animals? That just pisses me off.
I'm with you on that.
Something smells of shadows and mud.
Okay, are we done? We got some new dialogue using different answers this time around. It was fun. He's still
I don't trust the olds when they are heads down like this.
Charlie would not stop barking this morning.
Now's a good time to start scheming. I do love a good scheme.
Goofies.
If anyone's going to blow up the Abbey, it should be one of us Midnight Suns. Don't get me wrong. I don't want it to come to that at all. All my stuff that's not in Limbo is here. But it would be cool to see Robbie do donuts on the lawn. Mostly to see the look on caretaker's face.
Silly
Then was sniffing around the hell car.
Just saying, Abby could use a cat to counter Charlie's big dog energy.
I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct.
Uh-oh.
I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night.
Whoops.
I hope you three are not planning another foolish excursion to rescue you-know-who.
Her name is Wanda.
Yes, I know.
You cannot even say her name?
Just level with me. Are they still planning on trying to save her?
I am hurt you think I would keep such a thing from you.
Ooh.
I cannot imagine how hurtful this has been to Nico and Magic.
I know it seems harsh. They have just done so much behind my back to break my trust.
So have you.
Yes, I suppose distrust breeds distrust. Perhaps it's time for the cycle to end.
You can end it right now by showing them your confidence.
You're right. I need to let go of the past and start being more transparent. So, in the spirit of transparency, is there anything you want to know?
Why did you keep the Parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Soulless?
That was the result of Blaze reading the Parchment, which is why I kept it away from this abbey. I care too much about the Sons to expose them to that kind of danger, so I gave it to Blaze. It wasn't to deceive the team. It was to protect them.
I think it might be a good idea to share your motivations with everyone else.
Why is that?
Because they are hurt, you left them out of the loop. Perhaps explaining to them that you were acting in their best interest might smooth things over?
I will think about it. Now, is there anything else?
What if we removed the corruption somehow?
What a strange question. You already know the answer to that. It's impossible.
Now that we know where the page is, it will not be long until Lilith finds it.
No doubt.
Have you considered Lilith does not have a choice in the matter?
What do you mean?
She sold her soul to Cthon, right?
For unlimited power, yes.
But does that not mean she is compelled to serve him, even if she does not want to?
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her? Because she made her choices long ago.
Well, we also learned that the reason why she did it wasn't for limited power. It was to cure the hunter, who was an infant that was infected by the corruption that Hiram Shah caused in the area by using the Page of the Darkhold for his congregation.
I would not be surprised if she regretted such a foolhardy decision.
I don't give a damn about her regrets. It was her decision to sell her soul to an evil elder god. She knew what she was doing.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today.
Crossing fingers. You know, I could have gone more. In this case, and very rarely the case, there were better answers on the dark side, which we don't often see. So let's see, is there anything here that could resemble anything? Oh, there we go. A goblet. I was looking for my annual, my daily free gift that I could acquire. There is one every day. Now I'm gonna call it a stream over here. I could see what's gonna be happening in the next stream. It's gonna be a big one. I may stop and start.
If this much evil can be channeled and harnessed, can it be used for good?
So anyway,
can't talk. Brain's working overtime.
So anyway, what I'm saying is we're going to be having a story mission for Morbius. So that's going to be 2 fights right there. And then that evening, we're going to be probably on the hunt with Wolverine and Blade. That said, it's looking like it's going to be a big one. So, and in a way, it's 2 story missions. So let's consider that. I may actually break up the stream and restart so I can do 2.5 hours or whatever it takes. We'll see. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.